Secretary also gave me a note about that as well, sir. So we are reaching out regarding the Kashmir situation, India and Pakistan, that he said we are reaching out to both parties and telling, of course, them to not escalate the situation. The Secretary expects to speak with the foreign ministers of Pakistan and India as early as today or tomorrow.
US Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar on Thursday, reaffirming America's commitment to fighting terrorism alongside India. Expressing condolences for the victims of the horrific Pahalgam attack, Rubio urged India to work with Pakistan to de-escalate tensions and promote regional stability, according to US State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce. In separate talks, Rubio called on Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif to condemn the attack, support the investigation, and reopen direct communication channels with India. The US emphasized the need for both nations to prioritize peace and security in South Asia. As India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi issued a stern warning promising retribution for the recent terror attack in Pahalgam, the United States has stepped in, urging both India and Pakistan to avoid any escalation and focus on de-escalation amid rising tensions. In a message aimed squarely at the Indian military top brass, PM Modi granted them what officials are calling complete operational freedom and the liberty to choose the mode, targets, and timing of any retaliatory action. The move is seen as a strong signal of intent following the deadly attack that claimed the lives of Indian security personnel in Jammu and Kashmir. Reacting swiftly, Washington has begun diplomatic outreach to both New Delhi and Islamabad. The message from the Trump administration is clear: dial down tensions before they spiral out of control. US State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce, during a press briefing, said, "We are actively reaching out to both India and Pakistan regarding the Kashmir situation. Our position is firm. We are asking both countries not to escalate the situation."
Yesterday's State Department press statement says that the United States is in touch with the leadership of both Pakistan and India, and
that is correct.
Trying to calm down the situation. Do you have something to say?
Yes, the Secretary also gave me a note about that as well, sir. So we are reaching out regarding the Kashmir situation, India and Pakistan, that he said we are reaching out to both parties and telling, of course, them to not escalate the situation. The Secretary expects to speak with the foreign ministers of Pakistan and India as early as today or tomorrow. He is encouraging other national leaders, other foreign ministers, to also reach out to the countries on this issue. So it is, again, as I've noted, every day action is being taken. In this case, the Secretary speaking directly to his counterparts in India and Pakistan, we expect certainly the impact he's usually had with the individuals he's spoken with, and certainly with President Trump's leadership, India and Pakistan, having those conversations. It's very important for them. And yes, sir, yes, I've been...
Bruce confirmed that US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to speak with the foreign minister of both countries as early as today or tomorrow. She emphasized that Washington is also encouraging other global leaders to engage with the two nuclear-armed neighbors. When asked about the controversial remarks by Pakistan's Defense Minister Khwaja Asif, who said his country had been doing dirty work for the United States, which is a failed admission of Pakistan's troubled past with terrorism, Bruce declined to comment. "What I can say is that our focus right now is on direct diplomatic engagement with both countries. We are monitoring developments very closely at multiple levels, not just between foreign ministers." Other global players are also weighing in. UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy and Saudi Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud have already spoken with India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar and Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has even offered to mediate between the two sides. While calls for calm are nothing new, especially in the wake of terror attacks in Kashmir, the current situation appears particularly sensitive given the public nature of India's warning and the strategic patience being tested on both sides. Whether diplomacy can outpace retaliation remains to be seen, but for now, the world is watching closely, hoping that cooler heads will prevail. For more updates on tensions between India and Pakistan, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.